Oh, this ain't right.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Studio Series Core Class, Mohawk. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up top here, we got Mohawk looking all Mohawky. He looks happy. His name is Decepticon Mohawk. Transformers. On this side we have Mohawk. On this side we have Mohawk. He has a core class, class region, core class, class, hey, Nucleo up top. Transformers The Last Night. On the bottom, words, things, stuff. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, and that's basically it for the packaging. Then moving right along, here we have Mohawk, one of the baddies from Transformers The Last Night. And here he is in his robot mode. He is packed in robot mode. A nice looking little dude, but let's get in close here so we can take a look at that noggin. We're almost there. We don't have to go that far. There's the noggin. You can see a pretty nice head sculpt there. You get the eyes picked out with the black and red teeth are picked out in gold. Got the little splash of green on the face. Needed some green on the Mohawk itself. The Mohawk is supposed to be green, but they didn't put any green on the Mohawk. He's named after it, and they didn't paint it up the way it should have been, but oh well. But you do get some splashes of green there on the chest, on the hand there. Some nice detail molded in throughout. Get a little bit of white there on the forearm. And nicely detailed. You got a little bit of gold there. His little toesies. With the back, got the Mohawk booty. It's a hollow booty, but it's a booty. And you can just see kind of the backpack there with the wheels. I don't know. For a core class figure, not too shabby. Now, articulation-wise, what have we got? Well, I'm going to tell you. The head can rotate, can do a full 360, and that is it. The mouth can open and close. We can go, Mah! You can do that, that's a thing you can do. The arms can do a full 360, but the wheels kind of get in the way, can go in and out. You can also use this transformation joint here. That's the second point of movement at that shoulder if you need it. You do have a double jointed elbow, so nice full range of movement. The elbow also has a ball joint, so you have your rotation right there. Nothing at the wrist, nothing at the waist. Legs can move forward that far, can get them high kicks back that far. You can pretty much kick himself in the back of the head. Outward, he can do the full splits. Your rotation is at that hip joint itself. As far as the knee joint, you just have this one right here that can move backwards and forwards. And as far as his feeties, they're on a ball joint. They can move up a little bit, can move down a good bit. You have rotation, and you have your ankle tiltage. As far as these wheels on his back, they are on hinges, so you can kind of angle them how you want. You kind of bring them up a little higher if you want to, bring them down. Kind of do what you want there, but I think per the instructions officially, you're supposed to have them in kind of this orientation here. But as always, it's your toy. Display it however you wish. Now, as far as accessories go, you just get a little knife here. Just cast in that same dark gray as the rest of the figure. Would have been nice to have a little bit of silver on it, but oh well. You can always do that yourself. Just put a little touch of silver paint on it, but still a nice looking little blade there. You can store it on his person. There is a tab right there on his butt. So a little notch on the blade. You can just take that and just tab that in, and there's your storage. Hooray for butt storage. But of course, plug it into his hand. You can wield it, and he can poke, poke, stab, stab, poke, poke, stab, stab, and all of that good stuff right there. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with his wave mates. Little rumble here, and he is definitely little. So you can see how that works out. Yes, these are both sold as core class figures, and look at the size difference there. And here he is with the Transcraft Mohawk, the only other Mohawk we've gotten so far. So you can see how that works out. Yeah, the Transcraft version is definitely the better version, but for a mainline core class, the official one's not bad. And measurement-wise, to the top of his Mohawk, he comes in at 4 inches tall. So, there you go. So that is basically it for the robot mode, and overall, it looks pretty good. My complaint, which is my usual complaint, you could probably guess what it is. Paint could have been better. Paint could have been better, a little bit more, you know, some silver, something else, you know, just a little more color than just a couple splashes of green and a splash of white on him, you know. Little splashes of gold here and there, little tiny bits of gold, little tiny bits of black, but again, just a little bit better coloration. As always, would have been much appreciated, but it is what it is. But let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So the first thing you want to do is just take his head and just bring it back. Like that. Once you've done that, you take this wheel and bring it out, and then bring it up and over his face, like so. You can then bring his arms forward. You then want to bring his legs forward, like that, and then you want to take this whole section and rotate this down so it's sitting like that. And then you just want to fold his arms up, like that, and then you want to rotate the arm up, bring it out, bring it up, and you have 2 connection points here. You have a tab slot connection up top and a post port connection at the bottom. So just line this up and plug it in, second versus like the first. Just rotate this up, out, and up, and then just line up those connection points, and you have that looking like that. Now for legs, you're just going to bring them out and then rotate them 180. Once you've done that, you're going to bring them up, and there are tabs on either side right here. They're going to go into these slots here in his legs. So just line that up, and his feet will also tab together. So tab the feet in. Make sure this is tabbed in. There we go. Hold all that in place and get the feet tabbed together like so. They just kind of point his toes up and bring the feet down. There is a tab right there that'll go into a slot right there. So just drop that down like that. Make sure everything's all nice and squozen, and there you go. There you have Mohawk, whoop, in his alt mode. That, of course, was going to happen. That was just going to happen. But there he is in alt mode, and yeah, he's a little motorcycle. He's a cool little motorcycle. Of course, the motorcycle enthusiasts will know exactly the make and model of this. Me personally, I don't care. I'm not a motorcycle guy, but God bless you if you are. But yeah, very nice little compact motorcycle here. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. I did put a little bit of red there for the brake pads. You can see little headlines picked out in white. Handlebars got a little touch of black. Other than that, not much coloration-wise. You can see a little bit of gold there. Just little splashes of the green. Overall, not too much coloration-wise to talk about. There is the top. There is the bottom. He has visible Mohawk syndrome. I mean, it's there. But he can roll. As motorcycles roll, hooray for rolling motorcycles. Doesn't stay perfectly straight up, but stays up enough. But there you go for motorcycles, rolling motorcycles. Yay! And for comparison, here he is with the Transcraft Mohawk. So you can see how that works out. Don't talk to me or my son ever again, but I'll give you the turnaround here. As you can see, who's who, what's what, where's why, why's how. He wants to fall over so bad. So bad. So bad. Just give me the turnaround here just so you can see what's going on. So, there you go. Now, as far as accessories, yes, you can store the knife. There's a little tab right here that you can tab right into that notch on the blade, and there's your storage. Hooray for storage. Actually helps us keep a bit more upright, which is nice. But yeah, there's your storage. Hooray, hooray, boom. So there you have Mohawk, and yeah, nice little figure here. It does the job. Nice little representation of the character to put on your shelf. The only official Mohawk figure that we've gotten so far, so not really much in terms of options, other than the Transcraft version, obviously. But as far as official, this is the only one we got. But both modes look pretty good. My only complaint, as usual, is just I wish the paintwork was better, but overall, you know, solid little guy. So, there you go. Now, if you would like this or any other Studio Series figures, you can check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There'll be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out the Studio Series playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love, Peace, Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Studio Series Core Class Mohawk, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Hey, yo, Mtron! What is it, Mohawk? I was thinking about this whole taking over the world thing. I mean, obviously you're going to be like a king, so can I be a prince? Here. Let me explain to you how this works. There is no prince, okay? There's only the ruler and his servants. That's you. You're a servant. Oh, man, I can't be no servant, man. I can do so much more. What is it? What do you want to do so badly? Real estate. What? Yeah, real estate. I want to sell real estate. You want to sell houses? Yeah, but they'll be pest-infested houses. Ah, okay. I like the way you think, so now you're thinking like a Decepticon. Yeah, so can I be a prince? No. Well, how about if I sell them at like 3 times their market value? Then you'll just be like everyone else.